Alright guys, so how is everybody doing today? And today I'm here with my pretty much thoughts and reactions on the huge NBA 2K18 news that was brought to us a little bit ago on around, I think, like July 27th, I think the date was. So currently when this news came out, I was away, so I didn't really wasn't able to give my thoughts and opinions on it, and a lot of you guys did request me, or asking me in the comments, like, oh, what are your thoughts on the new MyGM My League news that did drop a little bit ago. So I'm going to be giving you guys my reactions to the huge NBA 2K18 news. I don't know if I said 2K17 in the beginning of the video. I feel like I probably did. I'm going to give you my reactions on the huge 2K18 news, all in depth, and I'm going to explain it if you guys did not see. The link to this article I'll be going around, that Operation Sports did report, will be in the description. And if you guys enjoyed this video and are excited for 2K18, let's see if this video will get over 1,000 thumbs up. Okay, we're going to start off with the biggest one. So 2K decides to drop a story mode in MyGM. Now, MyGM is a game mode that is perfect for a longevity just playthrough. You can't control a lot, but it's a real life factor that you're playing like an actual GM, and you get to sit down with players, and it's a cool interaction mode. Adding a story mode is going to make this 10 times more fun, pretty much. It says the next chapter is a completely new take on franchise mode with its story-driven narrative. As a GM of your favorite team, the decisions you make and the paths you choose will ultimately determine the fate of the franchise. And you can see you're talking to Joel Embiid. There's going to be a lot more interaction like there is in my career, which is going to be super cool. The thing I just, on my thoughts on it is it going to be too annoying to play? Like, is it going to just take forever to simulate through a season and get to the offseason, which is pretty much the stuff we like to do the most. We like to make trades, we like to go to the draft, we like to go to free agency to build our teams up. So I don't know how long it's going to take, because in normal MyGM, you get stopped every day with training. You can't turn that off. The coaches are like, yeah, you got to fix the training. You get access to down player minutes, and it's just annoying because it stops like every week. And it literally takes probably 5 hours to get through one season. In my league, it literally takes 5 minutes. So there's a big difference there. And that's the only thing I can think of that in MyGM, that if the cutscenes are going to get too much in the way, because my career, it's kind of like actually like playing the games and stuff, but people that like simulation, I don't know if people are going to strive to this more, they're going to strive to My League more, but we just got to see how long it will take to get through this, and if it's going to take a long process or not. So yeah, here's another screenshot of like the owner you get to talk to, and it says the NBA 2K18's MyGM. The next chapter allows you to experience the life of a GM like never before, as you will be required to manage the morale and expectations of your owner, front office, coaching staff, and of course your players. Like, there was a thing like that, player happiness, in previous MyGMs in 2K17, 2K16, 2K15, possibly 2K14, I don't remember. But so yeah, that's pretty much, or no, not 2K, I don't remember what 2K goes back to. So pretty much, yeah, I feel like it's just going to be more in depth. It's going to be cool, a lot more player interactions, which is going to be dope. Like I said, I just don't know how long it's going to be. Like, people are going to have the patience to sit down and actually play this mode. Me, personally, on my second channel, I'm probably going to make a MyGM series on this as well. I don't know if I'm going to do something like this on the main channel, because you guys like to see rebuildings, one video, bang. And this, if I want to make a one video rebuilding in MyGM, it will take me literally 12 hours compared to 2 in my league. So you could see the difference there, and that's pretty much what it's going to come down to. So that was pretty much the one big pretty much like thing to it. So now if we scroll down a little bit, they have the bargaining, like a lot of small things that are going to make, honestly, things more realistic, and it's perfect. Like stuff like this, we like to see realistic stuff. To some people, they have the collective bargaining agreement, supermax contracts. Now you can offer players more money, like Steph Curry got this year, James Harden got this year. You have the rookie scale contracts, minimum annual salary, the expectation amount, so the mid-level exception will increase in value by 45% in the new CBA. You have the over 38 rule, the maximum salaries, stretch provision, roster minimums, and plus minus things. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the little tiny things they've added to the game to make it a little more realistic. Here's something that also doesn't really apply to rebuilding so much, but it also applies to really like a sit down longevity MyGM My League series. I do on my second channel, if you guys don't already know. Link to that channel is in the description. But G League iteration, you guys know the D League was changed to the G League, and this was something in a 2K. I don't remember if it was 2K15 or 2K14 that the G League was in 2K. It was in the 2K. You were able to draw players, bring them up, play D League games, and it was honestly, it was super fun. Like, I actually enjoyed it a lot. If you had like, say you drafted 5 rookies in this draft class, and you're only realistically going to play 2 or 3 of them, and the other 2 are just going to ride the bench, get 0 minutes throughout the whole year. You could put those guys in the D League and let them play out and actually see how they could do there, progress them in the D League, or the G League, I should say now it's called. So I think that's super cool that the G League is back in 2K. I'm really excited. They brought the Summer League into it last year, and now they got the G League in it, so this is going to be really cool. And then that's where they introduce two-way contracts. So taking a full advantage of the G League availability are two-way contracts, which means I think something like that they can be in the G League, or they could a player on a two-way contract that can spend a maximum 45 days with their NBA team during the G League season. Once a player has run out of their NBA contract, he must spend the remainder of the season in the G League. So you still have him on contract. He's just not going to play for your regular season team. You can sign him to an NBA contract, but if you don't like how he performed too much and you want to see more of him, you can put him back in the G League, which is super cool. Free agent. This new free agent feature, which is also pretty cool. So you could actually sign people to verbal agreements before free agency actually starts. I have no idea how this is going to actually go in 2K. I think this would be really cool in online My League when you can actually maybe go like compete against people and bid and stuff like that. And I think this is going to be super cool that you can actually like verbally agree like real life. And then that's where you can re-announce players so you can actually get the cap space to sign them. So like in real life, like I know the Knicks re-announced Derrick Rose's contract so they clear up that 21 mil and then they can able to sign Tim Hardaway Jr. So like something like that where you got to re-announce players who can gain that salary cap. It just adds more realism to the game, and I just applaud 2K for that. So also international draft prospect stashing, and this is super cool. So guys like Ricky Rubio, Dario Saric, that you guys know, Bogdanovich, the guy on the Kings, not the one on the Pacers. They were drafted on their current team or drafted on draft night, and they were stored in overseas where they still played. They didn't want to come to the NBA just yet, and a year or two later they come over to the NBA like Rubio, Saric, Bogdanovich all did, and you can actually do that in 2K. So you can draft and stash, draft a foreign guy. They'll play in the overseas still. They can play in whatever league they want. They play for Barcelona, Real Madrid, stuff like that, but then they come over a year later and you can just stash them, which is honestly a super cool feature that I think is really good. Analytics tool I think is really cool. I think they show a picture of it here where you can compare stats to people. It's cool. I don't know how much we're going to use it, but I still think it's a really cool feature. You can now trade draft rights, which is also really cool. So that's pretty much just like draft trading. It'll be a lot more realistic on draft night. We can actually trade for people's rights to like people that were traded, like I know Doug McDermott, Marquise Chris, Gary Harris. They were all part of this draft rights that I can just think of at the top of my head. It happens every draft night. Like there's a bunch. Re-announce rights, that's kind of something I talked about before. We can re-announce a player. That's where I give the Derrick Rose comparison. Improved draft class generation. I don't really care about that too much because we all download draft classes. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Yeah, breadth of generated draft classes. Nobody uses that. We all use Embrace the Pace or whatever draft classes. So we can get actually those real life prospects like Michael Porter. We were able to get Lonzo Ball and Fultz this year. Alternate uniforms created by relocated teams, so you can get just more jerseys, which is cool. Rebranding an existing arena. So I think you can get a new arena. Yeah, you can like rebrand like the Staples Center, Madison Square Garden, TD Garden. You could just rebrand and make the stadium look different. So it gives you a little bit of variety to play. All-star selection experience doesn't really mean too much. Yeah, you can as a My League user, you can override the selection anything you want. So you can actually put like 12. You can put Brian Scalabrine to the All-Star game. You can put Greg Oden to the All-Star game. My League online improvements. This is also cool. But you can actually relocate in My League, which is also cool. That honestly might be really fun to do. You can battle the Pittsburgh Force with the Supersonics with your friends. So that's also really cool. I wish they added, I don't know if they did, but I wish they added free agency bidding to online My League. I feel like that'd be so cool. But I don't think they did. Something I do like that you can now add a created player to a already existing My League. So you can simulate 20 years of a My League, and you can add Justin Bieber. You can add freaking Jake Paul. You can add Cash Nasty to your My League, which is super cool because originally you had to like create the player, put him in a roster, and then install that roster at the beginning of the My League. But now you can actually just install one current player to your My League, which I think is really cool, and I'm a fan of that. So there's quick edit stuff, new team relocations. They've added Albuquerque, El Paso, Texas, Fresno, California, Long Beach, California, Mesa, Virginia Beach, Colorado Springs, and Raleigh, North Carolina. My Gym sliders. Oh wait. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Now you can actually use sliders in MyGM, which I don't think you were able to do. Maybe, actually, if this is what I'm thinking. You know how you can set your trade difficulty down, simulate difficulty, morale difficulty, all that type of stuff in My League. Maybe you could do that now in MyGM. And yeah, that is pretty much it for all the new stuff that was added to My League or MyGM this year. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm excited. I don't know how much it's going to change, but yeah, I'm definitely excited to do a nice sit-down MyGM series. Shout out to the people at Operation Sports, Steve Noah, for just breaking this news. And yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this. I'm probably going to do a longevity MyGM series on my second channel. Maybe we'll do 2 of them. For My League purposes, rebuildings, I do plan on doing them for the main channel for the most part. I'm probably going to try to play new game modes, though. Maybe I'm going to do a My Career. I don't know about my team, but definitely I'm going to try to probably get into the Park Pro-Am scene. We'll see how that goes. I'm not the best 2K player. You guys know that. I'm not good against the computer. I'm decent against other people online, but definitely not good against the computer. So I'm definitely going to see how that's going to take us. And then, yeah, rebuildings will be coming out, though. Either, I don't know what channel they'll be on, but they're going to be coming out, so don't worry about that. And we're doing a long MyGM's series on the second channel, which is going to be cool. We're going to go through all the Widow stuff. I might do a realistic long My GM series and an unrealistic one, so we could just see how those counteract with each other. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think of all this news. What is your new favorite feature? Is it now you can relocate in My League Online? Is it the new My GM story mode? Just let me know what your favorite feature is in the comment section below, and I'll definitely I'm gonna read all the comments. I would like to see what you guys will say, because maybe I missed something. I do miss something sometimes, and so yeah, that's what you guys are there for. You guys pick me up when I'm an idiot, which is a lot. So yeah, that's gonna be for me. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, let's see if this video can get over 1,000 thumbs up. If you guys did enjoy, I'd appreciate it a lot. Subscribe if you're new. We do My Leagues, My GM. I'm going to start integrating more stuff on the channel soon. I do have another channel in the description where I do a long realistic My League series. Like if you guys know Funky Diabetic, I do something like him sort of. And also King of the Fourth Quarter does it now too. That is on my second channel. Link is in the description. We're currently doing a Phoenix Suns My League before 2K18 comes out. We got like Josh Jackson. We just traded for Kyrie Irving. So yeah, it's pretty lit over there. So that's going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys with the bottom of my heart. And yeah, that's going to be for me. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.